You know, I think sometimes we can over-spiritualise this whole Christianity faith thing. Now, don't get me wrong, spirituality is good, but then there's a physical dimension. Unless we look after ourselves physically, then we're just nowhere. You know, all my life I've had to watch my weight. It's been a constant thing. Now, the odd fish and chips every now and then, well, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you eat it all the time, well, it's not rocket science. It's going to make you sick. It's so easy to get into this rut of eating greasy food. We know it's bad for us, we know that, but we still do it. And it's killing us. You know, the human body's an amazing thing. A heart that beats a couple of billion times in a lifetime, pumping blood through 96,500 kilometres of blood vessels to between 60 and 70 trillion cells, each one custom made for a specific job. You feed it rubbish and you end up tired, exhausted and sick. Pretty simple really. And yet, you know, still, we eat ourselves into an early grave. Do you know what I think we've forgotten? Good food tastes fantastic. Look at this, bit of olive oil, not too much. A nice lean chicken. Bit of chilli, just a bit of garlic, not too much. Some olive oil. And a bit of salt reduced soy. Look at that. Look at these vegetables, the colour and the variety. How does it smell, Chris?
Yeah, fantastic.
Toughest job in the world, I reckon, being a cameraman on a cooking show. Some seeds, great touch. Cheap as chips, fabulous touch for a salad. Bit of fresh ground pepper. Olive oil, of course, not too much, but a lovely flavour. And just a shot of some balsamic vinegar. Look at that. Fabulous. Of course, the chicken. You know, interesting thing, that thing the Bible tells us that our bodies, well, they're a gift from God and they're a temple where God lives on this earth. You know, your body and my body, they're just utterly amazing. And they're the only one we'll ever get to use here on this earth. And you know something? Looking after it, this one body that we've been given by God, looking after it is probably a whole bunch easier than we might think. Look at that, isn't that fantastic? God's gone to such an incredible amount of trouble. Look at the variety and the colour and the texture and the flavour in this one simple salad. I mean, you have to wonder, why was I eating all that other stuff?